Hi, this is Into Sana. Here we talk about health and prevention in a calm and clear way. Enjoy watching. Most of us have heard that we should sleep 8 hours a night. Less than that is said to be harmful, and more than that can raise questions too. But the truth is, sleep is more complex than that. Today, I'd like to calmly explore how much sleep a person actually needs, why 8 hours is not a universal rule, and what really matters when it comes to sleep. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of why different people need different amounts of sleep, how to tell whether you are getting enough rest, and when it's worth focusing on sleep quality, not just the numbers. Without fear, without rigid rules, and without the feeling that you're doing something wrong. Sleep is one of the most underestimated parts of our health. We often try to save time by cutting back on sleep, treating it as something secondary. And yet, sleep directly affects our focus, our mood, our immune system, and our overall well-being. So where did those famous 8 hours come from? The recommendation to sleep around 8 hours appeared as an average value for adults. It was never meant to be a strict rule. Some people truly need around 8 hours, some need a bit less, and some need more. Modern guidelines usually talk about a range, not a single number. For most adults, this range is roughly 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. But even this range is not a rule for everyone. It's a reference point. Sleep needs depend on many factors: age, lifestyle, stress levels, physical activity, and overall health. The most important question is simple: do you feel rested or not? If you wake up without feeling exhausted, can focus normally during the day, and don't struggle with constant sleepiness, most likely you're getting enough sleep. Quality matters more than quantity. You can spend 8 hours in bed and still wake up feeling tired, and you can sleep a bit less and feel truly restored. Because sleep is influenced not only by its duration, but also by the conditions in which it happens. Sleep quality is especially affected by your routine, lighting, stress levels, and how your evening unfolds before bedtime. For example, going to bed at roughly the same time every night, preferably before midnight, often brings more benefit than trying to catch up on sleep in the morning. About half an hour before bed, it's helpful to reduce screen time, put away your phone, turn off the TV, dim the lights. This helps the nervous system gradually shift into a calmer state. A simple relaxation ritual can make a big difference. Soft lighting, a quiet environment, a few minutes without information or rushing. Sometimes it's enough to just sit in silence, let your thoughts slow down, or calmly drink a cup of water. That's why in many situations, it's more important not to sleep an extra hour, but to improve the conditions in which you fall asleep and rest. Can you sleep less? Some people feel perfectly fine sleeping 6 hours or even slightly less. If there's no chronic fatigue and no issues with concentration, this can be an individual norm. But if sleep deprivation becomes constant and you're functioning only thanks to caffeine, that's a sign your body isn't getting enough recovery. Many people try to compensate for weekday sleep loss by sleeping longer on weekends. Sometimes this helps a little, but it can't fully replace regular, consistent sleep. The body needs stability. So, in simple terms, try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time. Pay attention to how you feel during the day, and don't focus only on the numbers. Sleep is not a competition and not another item on your to-do list. It's the foundation of recovery. There is no universal amount of sleep that works for everyone. There is individual need, sleep quality, and regularity, and that is usually enough for sleep to truly support your health. If you have any questions or would like to share your experience, I'd be happy to discuss it with you in the comments. In future videos, we'll continue to calmly explore habits and topics that truly support health and improve quality of life over time. Take care, and see you next time.